Hello there, this file, Freeze Play, is a Tranceperience hypnosis file, scripted and voiced by Lex. Stay right there for all the information about the file, or skip to the timestamp on screen to get straight into the trance. So, Freeze Play. If you'd like to follow along, I'll be guiding you down into a nice comfy trance and giving you a number of hypnotic triggers. One will allow people that you trust to stick parts of you in place. One will immobilize your entire body, but leave you aware and able to speak. One will freeze you in place so completely to the point that your mind and perceptions will also be frozen. One will have you record any sensations experienced whilst you're in that frozen state, and one will have you revisit those sensations experienced whilst you are frozen. In order to become hypnotized, you need to be comfortable, and the room you're in needs to be as relaxing and soothing as you can make it. Go make those changes now, and we'll get started. Ready to relax? Get yourself nice, comfortable and calm, and take a nice, deep, soothing breath in, and give a big breath out. And just let yourself relax. Let that warm, familiar sensation begin to spread throughout your whole body once more, warming every muscle, soothing your skin, relaxing your mind and cares away. Easy to put all your worries and everyday thoughts on hold, to put them all to one side for the time being. Easy to focus on relaxation, on the sensation of entering trance. Easy to fix your focus upon my words, to feel my voice guiding you, relaxing you, leading and directing you, calming and carrying you down into the deep relaxation. Feel your muscles growing warm and limp and sleepy, and just let that happen. Let every part of you just wilt, relax and grow heavy. Every part of you sink and melt, drifting down into warm, peaceful stillness, letting every breath that you take relax you more than the last. Every moment spent listening to my words, following my voice, carries you further and further down into that hypnotic state, into a place where you feel open, tranquil, peaceful, perfect, wonderfully focused. A relaxed and focused place deep in your mind, where you can open yourself up completely to my words, feeling happy and warm and safe. Good. Easier all the time to let go, to just stop caring about everything else, to let everything else around you fade into the background, becoming unimportant, as every second that passes makes you feel more chilled out, more comfortable, more enchanted. Every word that I speak focuses you more completely on enjoying the calm. Every breath that you take brings deeper and more intense feelings of peace, relaxation, openness, breathing in sensations of stillness and breathing out all your cares and tension and worries. Breathing in openness, breathing out all your stress, breathing in absolute bliss, breathing out any and all cares. Take a nice deep breath in, give a big breath out, drifting deeper all the time. Every time you listen, every time you follow, it's so very easy to drift down deep. Flowing and focusing, drifting so dreamily, spiraling serenely, enjoying the relaxation as you respond, following further, deeper and deeper, and the deeper that you go, the better that you feel. The deeper you go, the more your body relaxes, the more your mind grows still and calm and open. So calm and relaxed, muscles so limp and loose and comfortable, it's like you don't want to move them at all. Drifting down so nicely, easily able to fall into the deepest of trances. And in a moment, as I count down from 5 to 1, you'll find your mind relaxing down to the same state as your body. As I count from 5 to 1, your feelings will relax into a deep, deep trance. Relaxing further, melting mindlessly. 5, feeling wonderful as you drift deeper. 4, feeling so open, feeling so calm. 3, so peaceful, carefree, comfortable and focused. 2, your mind unwinding so effectively. 1, feeling so chilled out and comfortable. Nothing disturbs you or worries you at all. Just feels good to follow and focus and let my words lead you. Letting yourself relax down completely into a place where it's easy to accept every suggestion. Letting your imagination take over. Letting the words that I place in your mind take root. Letting yourself respond to them as though they're magic, irresistible, powerful, compelling. Letting yourself react exactly as you wish to. Now, from now on, whenever you hear the word bound and part of your body, whatever is spoken about becomes bound, fixed, locked, held in place. If someone says that your eyes are bound to something, you won't be able to look away from it. If someone says that your feet are bound, you can't lift them off the floor. If someone says that your butt's bound, you're stuck right there in your seat. If someone says that your lips are bound, then they're stuck together. Bound, fixed, locked, until you hear the word release. The word release sets them free. And from now on, anytime that someone you trust uses the word body lock, your body will lock in place, becoming completely immobile, completely rigid, completely stiff when you try and use it. Nothing you do can persuade any part of you to move. Eyes not even able to look around. You'll be able to speak a little bit, but that's it. Body lock, and your body is locked in place, completely fixed, statue still, until you hear the word release. And from now on, whenever you hear the word freeze, spoken deliberately, your body will lock in place and your mind will lock in place. Every single thought will stop. Whatever you are thinking will pause halfway through your thought, ready to continue it later when you hear the word release. The word freeze fixes you in place, makes you mindless, blank, empty, your mind in neutral, your body perfectly posable should anyone wish to move you, but thinking nothing, completely unaware of the passage of time. The only part left of your mind, waiting for the word release. The word release sets you free. The word release lets you move. The word release lets you carry on whatever thoughts you were thinking. Whilst you're frozen like that, if you happen to hear the word record, your body will record every sensation that you experience. If you're tickled, stroked, poked, play with, your body and your memories will record it for later. The word record lets you record sensations for later. Consciously unable to think about or really experience them, but unconsciously recording them for later. The word release sets you free, and you'll continue from right where you left off. The word release sets you free, and you'll carry on as though nothing happened. But when you hear the word replay, every sensation that you felt after the word record, you'll feel all at once, hitting you in a nice, big, powerful wave. If it was tickly, you'll feel super tickly. If it was pleasant and pleasurable, you'll feel super pleasurable. Whatever happened to you will hit you in a nice, big wave the second that you hear the word replay. Now, let all those words, phrases, and instructions embed themselves deep into your mind. The word bound locks part of you in place. The word body lock locks your entire body in place but lets you think and speak even if your eyes don't work. The word freeze freezes you completely, makes you a posable doll or statue with your mind utterly empty. The word record, whilst you're frozen, lets you record everything that's happening to be experienced later. And the word replay lets you feel everything that happens to you whilst you are frozen. In all cases, these will only work when they're safe to do so, and they'll only work with people that you feel comfortable with. And in all cases, the word release sets you free, returns you to normal. The word release allows you to carry on as normal. Now, With all those instructions firmly in place, you'll be waking in a moment, and, if you'd like, we can test some of those triggers out. Now, ready to rise from trance? On waking, you're going to remember as much or as little as you wish. Drifting upwards now, 5, feeling all the heaviness and weightiness of trance just melting away. 4, feeling energy entering you, filling you, lifting you, raising you up. 3, the memories of trance clear if you want them to be clear, or melting away if that's what you prefer. 2, rising up as you take a nice deep breath of energy-giving oxygen. 1, almost fully awake, having a stretch, feeling so good. 0, wide awake, feeling wonderful, recalling as much or as little as you like. There we go. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Stick around if you'd like to test the effects of the file out, and please leave a like, and if you do try it out, a comment, letting us know how effective you found it. If you'd like to support the creation of more files like this one, please consider supporting us on Patreon as well. Bye for now, unless you'd like to test the effects out, in which case, test number 1. Could you please clasp your hands together for me, interlocking those fingers, and give a little squeeze. Hands bound. There. You should find them just a little bit stuck now. You can try to free them if you like, but the more that you try, the more stuck they are. The more that you fight, the more fixed they feel. Until I say, release. Release, you can move them just fine. What's next? Let's see. Would you kindly find that your butt is bound in your seat? Your butt is bound, stuck in place. Okay. Try to stand up. Try to walk about. Try to leave the seat that you're in. Try to persuade your bottom that it isn't love-struck with the chair that you're sitting in. Is that not happening? Oh dear. Release. Release and find you can move and stand just fine. There we go. Check that you can stand, and on to the next test. How about a 2 for 1? Could you close your eyes tightly and open your mouth wide and stick out your tongue? Now, find your eyelids bound and your mouth bound wide. How's that? Feeling a little blindfolded? Feeling gagged? Silenced? Can you work your mouth? Can you talk? What moves, if anything? All right. Release. On to test number 2. Let's have you raising your arms in the air and spiraling your hands around one another. Hands spinning one around the other, spiraling around at whatever pace feels enchanting to you. Spinning those hands around and body lock. No, I said move your arms. You should be spiraling them around. You're not doing anything. See if your eyes can look around. Can you look anywhere else in the room? Can you speak? Can you make any verbal noises? No joy? Release. Another one. Wave your hand back and forth, tick-tocking in front of your face like you're waving to yourself. Back and forth, this way and that, and body lock. Stuck once more. Feeling motionless, are we? Lovely. Of course, if you happen to be with anyone, they can always pose and move you around. You don't mind being a statue, do you? I certainly hope not. Release. Alright? Spend a few seconds telling me what that was like. And then let's test the next one. I'd like you to hold up both hands and count your fingers deliberately, out loud, all the way to 10. 1, 2, off you go. Freeze. Freeze and feel blank. Freeze and feel thoughtless. Freeze and find your mind in neutral. Freeze and find that all your mind can focus on is the next number that you've got coming up. Fixed like that, locked like that, still poseable, but blank and brainless. Now, release. Freeze. I guess I'll talk to myself a little while longer. Oh, maybe I can try this out. Record. Imagine me whispering in your ear. Imagine my fingertip tracing its way down your cheek. Imagine my fingers stroking lightly around the base of your neck, at the back. Imagine them working their way up into your hair, holding on, taking a playful handful and just gripping you possessively for a moment. You'll feel those things later. Not when you carry on moving, but when you hear that special word that lets you revisit sensations. You'll know it when you hear it, and you'll feel all of this. Good. And release. All finished counting up to 10? Did you manage it in one go, or did you find yourself stopping at all? Let me know. And finally, I may have described a short little scene whilst you were frozen, so replay and feel it again. Replay and feel every sensation that I described. How does this feel? I hope you're having fun. I hope you've got a friend or partner that you can enjoy using these triggers with, and I hope to see you again. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please like, comment or subscribe if you'd like some more. Bye for now.